Once upon a time, long, long ago, there were two kingdoms that were populated by trains. First, there was the kingdom of Sodor, which was full of steam engines. It was ruled by King Proteus and Queen Lady. The two of them had a son, a little blue tank engine named Thomas. Thomas lived in the castle with his parents, the servants, the castle fool, and the royal guard. Then there was the second kingdom, which was called the Other Kingdom. This kingdom was populated by diesel engines. The king and queen, also known as Diesel 10 and Daisy respectively, also had a son named Paxton. There was also the Black Wizard, or Diesel as everyone preferred. Hello Paxton. Hello Thomas. The two engines worked in harmony together, pulling trucks here and there. None of them had a care in their life, except for Diesel. Diesel didn't enjoy working for the king. It was work, 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 24/7 for him, and he felt that Diesel 10 didn't do a good job ruling the kingdom, and he thought he could do better. And Diesel also hated the steam engines, as he thought they were old, slow, and out of date. He wanted to overthrow Diesel 10 and do away with the steam engines, but he knew that either kind of engine would help each other if he tried to cause trouble. The trucks didn't exactly enjoy their life either. Get in line, you trucks. Ow! Look sharp. Ow! Stop that! Why must you steam engines be so rough? And same for the diesels. One day, Diesel 10 finally let Diesel have a day off, and Diesel went to the yard to stretch his wheels. There, he could listen to the trucks complain. While it wasn't the greatest thing to listen to, Diesel didn't mind. At least it wasn't Diesel 10 barking orders at him. Those steam engines have no right to bump us around. I agree, especially that Great Western engine Oliver. He goes charging around the yard like he owns the place and starts hitting us as hard as a wrecking ball to an old building. It's disgraceful. I say it's disgusting. I say it's despicable. Oh, how I wish we could move on our own. Then those horrible engines wouldn't be pulling us here and pushing us there. Well, that'll certainly never happen. The only way we could possibly move on our own is if Diesel used his magic, but he's too busy, and if he wasn't busy, I'm pretty sure the other engines wouldn't allow for him to do that. Believe me, if I was king, I would let you trucks roam around as you please. Life would be so much better if I was king, but nothing can go our way if the steamies and diesels help each other. If only there was a way to get them to turn against each other. Then Diesel had an idea, and he whispered it to the trucks. I like it. Me too. Me three, I guess. What do you mean you guess? I mean, count me in. Excellent. Start telling the other trucks about my plan while I get things ready. And Diesel rushed away. Ah, Sydney, there you are. I've been asked to give you a quick and easy job. And just what is this quick and easy job? All you have to do is take a milk delivery from Vickerstown to Barrow and Furnace. That's it. I can do that quickly and easily. I'm sure you can. Just be careful with the trucks. They might cause trouble. Okay then, I'll be careful. Sidney collected his trucks and set off for Barrow. As he approached the Vickerstown Bridge, it started to race. Sydney tried to stop, but the trucks pushed him up the slope. Go on, go on, go on. Push him off the rails. Sydney went flying off the edge and somehow landed on the track in front of him. But the trucks were still on the hill, and they ran back down the line. We've broken away, we've broken away. The trucks ran back to Vickerstown and smashed into a steam engine named Hero. Milk splattered everywhere. Ouch, that hurt. Just then, Proteus and Thomas arrived. Oh dear, said Thomas, what happened here? Some milk trucks came into the station and crashed into me. Well, trucks, what do you have to say for yourselves? Not only did you damage Hero's buffer beam, but now these two tracks are blocked. This will cause confusion and delay. It wasn't our idea. Sydney asked us to break away. Sydney asked you? Yeah, it was all his idea. Why would Sydney want to cause an accident? It's a mystery. I'll try to talk to him later, said Proteus. For now, let's get this mess cleaned up. Just then, Diesel oiled up. Hello, everyone. I heard the commotion and came as quickly as I could. What's happened here? That we, Diesel, Sydney, asked the trucks to cause an accident. Really? That's not like Sydney. I know. I'm going to have a word with him after this mess is cleaned up. Why don't you let me take care of that? You just focus on getting this mess cleaned up. Okay then. Diesel hurried away. And a few hours later he returned to Vickerstown where Proteus and Diesel 10 were talking. Did you talk to Sydney? Asked Proteus. Yes, I gave him a good scolding and I'm sure he won't do it again. Alright then. Thank you, Diesel. Don't mention it. The next morning, Diesel woke up early so he could go talk to the trucks. Scruffy, wake up. You have to wake me up this early. Yes, I had to get up early before anyone else so we could discuss the next part of my devious plan. So Diesel gave new orders to the trucks. He then returned to the castle just as Diesel 10 woke up. Ah, Diesel, glad to see you're up. We've got a lot to do today. We certainly do. That morning, an engine named Ryan collected some ballast trucks at Augsburg to take to Croven's Gate. Let's go, you trucks. I don't want any nonsense from you today. We'll give him nonsense. Brian set off, and before long he was approaching Croven's Gate station. He prepared to stop, but the truck surged forward. Faster, faster! Oh no! Stop! Stop! Ryan raced through the station and onwards to Vickerstown. He raced through there and over the Vickerstown Bridge. Suddenly, Ryan came zooming around the bend and smashed into Paxton hard. The ballast trucks went flying everywhere. We did it! Another successful accident. Just then, Diesel 10 pulled up. Paxton, he cried, are you okay? I think so, said Paxton. You silly, good-for-nothing trucks. How dare you put the prince of the other kingdom in an accident? It wasn't our fault. Ryan was supposed to stop at Croven's Gate, but he kept on going and wouldn't stop no matter how many times we told him to. He wanted to get revenge on the Diesels for putting one of his fellow steam engines in an accident, and who better to put in an accident than Paxton? Ryan would have replied, but his mouth was blocked by a ballast truck. That evening, Diesel went to see the trucks. Did everything go according to plan? The ballast trucks were able to make Ryan crash into Paxton. Excellent. And did they say it was Ryan's fault? Yeah, but Diesel 10 didn't get too upset. I don't think your plan's going to work. Believe me, it will. We just need to cause one more accident. Okay, but just one more accident, and then you have to deliver on your end of the bargain. Patience, Scruffy. We'll soon have what we want. Until next time, meet you on the flip side. The next day, Den and Dart were sent to collect some cars of supplies for the lumberyard. Easy does it. Don't want anything getting damaged or spilling onto the tracks. Ready when you are, Den. So Den and Dart left with their heavy cargo. They soon came to a hill. And quite expectedly, yippee, we've broken away, we've broken away. The trucks raced towards Ellsbridge, where some tar and fuel tankers were sitting on a siding. Thomas was at the nearby water tower. Suddenly, the runaway trucks came racing into the yard. Oh no! The trucks crashed into the tankers, causing an explosion and starting a fire, and one of the trucks went flying through the air and it hit the water tower, knocking it onto Thomas's line. Oh no, I'm trapped! Help! Luckily, not far away, a fire engine named Belle heard the explosion, and she was now racing like the wind to the scene of the disaster. She rang her bell loudly to get the other engines to move out of the way. Emergency, emergency, out of the way, out of the way. Bell soon arrived and immediately set to work. Some other engines arrived to help fight the fire. Soon it was out, but Ellsbridge Station was a complete mess. Thomas, are you alright? A tad singed and a bit shaken up, but I'm okay. Oh dear, it seems I'm too late to save the day. What a pity. Do you remember what happened, Thomas? I saw some trucks coming, and they hit the tankers on that siding. Were these trucks carrying locking supplies? I think so. Why do you ask? Because if I remember correctly, Den and Dart were supposed to be taking the trucks to the logging yard, but I think I saw them pushing their train down a hill. You mean to say Den and Dart caused this accident? I believe so. First it was Sydney causing that accident with Hero at Vickerstown, then Ryan causes an accident with Paxton. Now the Diesels have caused another accident to hurt the steam engines. This has to stop, said Lady. I agree, said Proteus. Steam engines and diesel engines are supposed to work together and help one another, not cause accidents. While the engines were busy talking, Diesel rolled silently away. There he is. I hope you're satisfied with the accident we caused today, because now we've lost a couple of our best trucks. Now it's time for you to pay up. Hold on now, there's still one more thing that needs to be done. You're going back on your word. You said one more accident and we would get the power to move on our own. I am going to give you the power to move on your own, but when I do, you have to do one more thing before we can start racing around the rails. And what would that be? Diesel whispered the plan, and then quickly went to get his spellbook and wand. Let's see now. Spells to make trucks move on their own. Here it is. Come on, we haven't got all day. Alright, 1 second please. 1 seconds up. Here goes. Truckus, ruckus. Are you gonna move first, or am I? Hey look, I'm moving. What do you know, it worked. Of course it worked. Was there ever any doubt? Don't answer that. Someone's coming. Everyone, back to your positions. Hello, Diesel. Hello, trucks. Phew, that was a close one. Indeed. Let's just get ready to carry out the next stage of the plan. The next day, Daisy arrived to collect some candy cars. Alright, I want no trouble from you trucks. Yeah, whatever. Daisy left with the troublesome trucks, and surprisingly, they didn't cause any trouble at all. When Daisy arrived at Crovan's gate, she saw a ballast truck sitting on the adjacent line. What's that doing there? It shouldn't be on the main line. Oh, don't mind me, just waiting for the train that left me behind to come back and get me. Every wise engine knows that you can't trust trucks, but Daisy couldn't help but feel sorry for the ballast truck. Oh, you poor little thing, she said. Where are you supposed to be going? I can get you there. Oh, thank you. I'm supposed to be going to Kirkmecken Station. Okay then, I'll get you there in a jiffy. Daisy had no idea the trucks were laying a trap for her. As soon as she left with the ballast truck, the candy cars looked to make sure the coast was clear, and then followed close behind her. Here we are. I'll just put you in this siding. Thanks so much, Daisy. Don't mention it. Daisy began to back up when suddenly... What the? How did you get here? I thought I left you back at Crovan's gate. Sorry, Daisy, but your journey ends here. Hey, Splotch. Did you shunt those freight cars onto the other line? You said you wanted them on the other line. Not that other line, the other line. Daisy would have known what I meant. Speaking of which, where is she? She should have been back by now. Oh, you know her. Probably taking the long way home again because it's more scenic. But after waiting almost an hour, Paxton and Diesel 10 were starting to believe that something may have happened. Just then, Diesel raced up. Diesel 10, I've been looking everywhere for you. Something's happened to Daisy. What? What's happened? She's been captured. Oh no. Wait, how do you know this? I was there when it happened. Why didn't you do something to help her? Well, I tried to help, but the steam engine shoved some trucks at me, and I was knocked out for a moment. When I came to, the steam engines and Daisy were gone. Where did this happen? I forget. Well, that's not good. Wait, did you say steam engines? Yes, the engines that took Daisy were definitely steam engines. Okay, that's it. Uh-oh. Diesel 10 stormed over to the castle on Sodor and burst through the doors. Alright, you stinky steamies. What have you done with Daisy? What are you talking about, asked Lady. Don't play dumb. I know you took Daisy, said Diesel 10. What? No we didn't, said Proteus. Yes you did. Diesel saw some of you do it. That's right. I know what I saw. Just then Thomas puffed up. What's going on here? Diesel 10 is saying that some of us steam engines took Daisy. What? No we didn't. That's what I said. So that's how you want to play it, huh? We're not playing, said Billy. I think you are, said Diesel. No, we're not. Yes, you are. Aren't. Are. Now, let's all stay calm. Quiet, you. Because you steam engines took Daisy on and are refusing to admit that you did it, I hereby declare war on the steamies. No. No. Yes. But. No buts. We start our battle in 5 minutes. No, don't. Please. I'll find Daisy. What did you just say? I'll find Daisy, and I'll bring her back. Oh, no you won't. Quiet, Diesel. Everyone was silent as Diesel 10 rolled up to Thomas. I will give you 24 hours to find Daisy. 24 hours. You got that? That's 1 day to bring her back. Yes, I got it. But if Daisy is not returned safely within the next 24 hours, then the steamies and diesels will go to war. The engines gasped. I will find Daisy. I will return her. And I will prove my fellow steam engines innocent. Good. I would get going now if I were you. Thomas quickly went to fill up on coal and water. Just then Paxton rolled up. I'm coming with you. There's really no need, Paxton. I can't let you do this alone. You're my friend, Thomas, and I want to help you. Thomas sighed. Well, okay then. Where was Daisy last seen? Diesel was the last one who saw her, but he doesn't remember. But the last time I saw Daisy, she was taking a train at Crofton's Gate. Then that's the first place we'll go. Paxton filled up on oil and he and Thomas set off on their journey to find Daisy. Not long after Thomas and Paxton left, some diesels and some steam engines unintentionally met up at the remains of Else Bridge. What are you thinking, Dart? What do you mean? What am I thinking? I'm not thinking of anything. What makes you think I'm thinking? Come on, Dart. I know when you're thinking. You've got that look in your eyes. Alright. I'm thinking we should be doing some investigating. Well, we'll have to move fast if we want to catch up to Thomas and Paxton, said Sydney. No, I didn't say we were going with them to find Daisy. I'm saying we should be doing some spying. Spying? On who? On Diesel. He claims to know what happened to Daisy, but for all we know, he could be lying. We should all go spy on him and see if he's up to something. We? Said Oliver. Sorry, there's no we. If anyone's going to crack this case, it's going to be me, Splinter, and Mystery. Yeah, you diesels will have no part in this. Let the professionals handle this, said Splinter. And with that, Oliver, Splinter, and Mystery puffed away. I wasn't even planning or wanting to work with you steam engines. Yeah, you tell them, Dart. Hey guys, look over there. Den and Dart looked, and in the distance, they could see some trucks moving on their own. Come on, Rickety, we'll be late for the meeting with Diesel. Keep up. Sorry, Fred. This old chassis makes me wobble, and it slows me down. Those trucks are moving by themselves, and they're going to a meeting with Diesel. Well then, we should follow them and find out what's going on. But Dart, we can't just march right in uninvited. Yeah, they'll easily see us. and that's why we'll need some disguises. Are you sure this will work? Trust me, Sydney, with these disguises, we'll blend right in. So the three Diesels in disguise followed the trucks down the line. And soon they came to the quarry. Is everyone present and accounted for? Yep, everyone's here, said Scruffy. Alright then, said Diesel. First off, I would like to congratulate everyone on an excellent job of causing accidents and blaming the steamies and Diesels for them. You're welcome. Yeah, those engines are too easy to blame. And a special thank you goes to Rickety, the candy cars, and the ballast truck for capturing Daisy. The trucks captured Daisy? That's what Diesel said. However, there's one thing that needs to be taken care of, or else my chance to become king will be ruined. And what's that? That blue puffball, Thomas, and Prince Paxton are off to find Daisy and prove the steamies innocent. If they succeed, the whole plan will be ruined. That's terrible, and that's why I need you all to go after Thomas and Paxton and destroy them. Well, what are we waiting for, said Scruffy. Let's go. They've already got a head start. I knew it. Diesel was lying. Apparently he's doing this so he can become king. But how would starting a war between steamies and Diesels help Diesel become king? I don't know, but I do know that we need to find Thomas and Paxton before the trucks do. What are you guys talking about back there? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. It wasn't long before Thomas and Paxton arrived at Crovan's gate. No sign of Daisy, said Thomas. Look, said Paxton, there's a trail of diesel oil and ballast too. And is that candy? So Thomas and Paxton followed the trail down the line. And soon they came to a junction. It was here that the trail suddenly stopped. I've never been to this part of the kingdom before, said Thomas. Which way should we go? Don't ask me, said Paxton. Just then, Thomas looked to the side and saw a line of troublesome trucks coming towards him. Are those runaway trucks? Asked Thomas. We better get out of the way, said Paxton. But before Thomas and Paxton could back up, more trucks pulled up behind them. Ha! We've got him. This isn't normal. This is either really good or really bad. Before Thomas and Paxton knew it, they were surrounded. Going somewhere? What's going on? We were sent here by Diesel. Diesel? To destroy you? Destroy us? Yeah, that way you won't find out that he's behind Daisy's disappearance. Perhaps I said too much. You didn't say too much, Scruffy. You didn't say that Daisy's being held prisoner at Kirkmegan Station. Rickety! Oops, did I say too much? Well, no one mentioned that Diesel is behind the recent accidents and he's doing this so he can become king. Fred! Oops. It's the end of the line for you. Should we do something? What can we do that won't get us caught? Hey, you three, help us sandwich these meddling engines. So Dan, Dart, and Cindy coupled up to the trucks and then pulled them away from the points. Hey, what are you doing? go, you two, cried Sydney. Get out of here. Thomas and Paxton bumped the trucks behind them away and took off down the open line. After them, cried Fred. But just as the trucks began to move forward, the diesels released their brakes and the trucks went zooming forward and crashed heavily. Ouch! Ow! Darn it, they got away. Wait a minute. Why are there side rods on those two boxcars? And why do they have just eye holes? These aren't trucks, said Fred. They're diesels in disguise. So, it appears we have more than 2 meddling engines. Clean this mess up and take them away. I'll send some more trucks to stop Thomas and Paxton. Meanwhile, Paxton and Thomas were hurrying as fast as they could to get away from the trucks. But they took a turn too fast and... whoa! Oh no! Help! We're derailed! No sooner did Paxton yell for help when 2 road vehicles came around the corner. The kingdom was also populated by road vehicles. Look what we have here, Madge. A derailed tank engine and a derailed diesel. Are you guys alright? I'm fine. Me too. But we have to get back on the tracks as quickly as possible. Where are you off to in such a hurry? We're trying to get to Kirkmecken Station, said Paxton, and he explained what was going on. That's not good to hear, said Nelson. I know, said Paxton. If Diesel's plan succeeds, it will spell trouble for trains, and maybe road vehicles too. So could you help us get back on the tracks? Sure. Actually, it's much quicker by road. We can carry you on our flatbeds. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? So Madge and Nelson winched Thomas and Paxton onto their flatbeds. Ugh. You're heavier than a bulldozer and a steamroller put together, said Nelson. I'm only a tank engine. Alright, said Madge. I'm ready. Let's go. And the 2 lorries set off for Kirkmecken Station, with Thomas and Paxton in tow. Meanwhile, move it, you horrible lot. What should we do with them? asked Scruffy. Stop, said Rickety. Someone's coming. What's this? Trucks in the middle of the track? That doesn't look safe. We better move them. These trucks say Vickerstown Diesel Works. I'll take these away. Into the sidings you go. Ow! No need to be so rough, you great western fleaback. What did you just call me? There, that's all of them. Change the points so the other trains can pass through, said Splinter. So the points were changed. And all for Splinter and Mystery left with the diesels in disguise. Go, get them. We can't. The points are against us. Oh, great. Just great. Why did we have to sit still? Why couldn't we have put up a fight? Where's Diesel when you need him? Don't worry, guys. You're safe now. Oh, thank you. but we thought you didn't want to. Well, what I mean is, what he means is, we thought you didn't want to help us. Well, we changed our mind. We honestly didn't know what else to do. Steam engines and diesel engines help each other to the end. Yes, indeed. Very well said, Mystery. Well, thanks again. Now then, did you find out anything important? Well, for starters, Diesel is behind Daisy's disappearance. He's also responsible for the recent accidents. He's given the troublesome trucks the power to move on their own. And he's doing all this so the steamies and diesels will go to war and then he can become king. But how would starting a war between steamies and diesels help him become king? I'm pretty sure I don't know. I think I know. If the steam engines and diesels go to war, then it's likely a majority of them will die. If Diesel 10 and Paxton die, then there'll be no king and no heir to the throne. Then Diesel can take over the other kingdom and exterminate all remaining steam engines. We can't let that happen. Did you find out where Daisy is? One of the trucks spilled the beans, but I forget where he said Daisy was. I can't remember. Me neither. Hold on, I do remember that Thomas and Paxton escaped down the line that leads to the Codyfell Railway. Then that's where we're going, said Oliver. Come on, guys. Meanwhile, Nelson and Match had arrived at Kirkmechan Station. They backed up to a track-to-surface ramp and unloaded Thomas and Paxton. By now, the sun was beginning to set. Thanks for the help, said Thomas. We'll take it from here. You're welcome, said Match. Good luck on your mission, said Nelson. And Nelson and Match drove away. Daisy! Daisy! Halt! Who goes there? Paxton, Prince Paxton, and Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, listen here, Prince Paxton. Unless you're here to drop off a train, you better leave. Hey, what are you doing, backface? Is it me, or does that engine have two faces? I'm sorry, my back face can be rude sometimes. My name's Cody. How can I help you? We're looking for Daisy. Never heard of her. She's my mom, the queen of the other kingdom, the green diesel railcar. I haven't seen her. Well, some trucks said that she was being held prisoner here. Cody looked at the ground. Cody? Okay. Daisy was here, but then two diesels came and took her away to the abandoned search and rescue center. Is that the truth, or are you making that up? It's the truth. Honest? Okay then, thank you. Good luck finding Daisy. Thomas, wait up! Oliver? Splinter? Mystery? Dendart and Sydney? What are you all doing here? We're here to help you, Thomas, said Sydney. Well, thanks, but isn't 8 engines a little too much? These on the trucks are hot on your track, said Splinter. You'll need all the help you can get. Okay, well, let's get going. To the search and rescue center. The 8 engines made their way to the abandoned search and rescue center. It had been closed after being flooded a few years ago. When they got there, they looked around, but Daisy was nowhere to be seen. That two-faced engine lied to us, said Paxton. Hold on, said Thomas. Look, diesel oil. The diesel oil led to a row of tunnels. but then stopped. "Which tunnel should we take?" asked Mystery. "Should we split up?" asked Splinter. "Choose wisely, for one of these tunnels will lead you to your friend, and the others lead to certain death. Death, 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 death." "Who said that?" asked Den. "It was me. Hello everyone, my name is Skiff. I just wanted to warn you that one of these tunnels leads to your diesel railcar friend, and the others to certain death, 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 death. Would you be able to show us the right one?" "I sure can." Whoa, hold on. How can you know? You're a sailboat, you can't go through tunnels." "I stand corrected." Alright everyone, follow me and stay close. Oh, whoops. You're gonna have to give me a push. My mass can't fit under the tunnel and I can't move when it's lowered. So Thomas and the engines followed Skiff through the center tunnel. They soon came out the other end and found themselves in a bunch of mist. "Welcome to Misty Island," said Skiff. "Misty Island?" said Paxton. "Yep, Misty Island. You guys are on your own from here." "Thank you, Skiff," said Alfer. As soon as Skiff left, the engines turned on their lamps and rolled slowly through the mist. It was now nighttime, so it was even harder to see. "They don't call this Misty Island for nothing," said Thomas. "What's the difference between fog and mist?" asked Mystery. "Is it because fog's thicker?" "Do you hear that?" asked Alfer. "Hear what?" asked Sydney. "It's the humming of a diesel motor. A larger diesel, like perhaps Daisy." "It's coming from over there," said Den. "Wait up, Den." As Den rounded the corner, he saw a figure in the mist up ahead. "Daisy. Don't worry, Daisy. We're here to..." "Who are you calling Daisy? My name's Baron, and my name's Jetson." "Not now, Jetson." "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking for my friend Daisy, and, Wait a second. You're one of those sneaky diesels that Diesel warned us about. Get him! Get away!" "Come on, guys," said Thomas, "just around this bend." "Guys, run away!" "Whoa, Den, what's wrong?" cried Splinter. It wasn't Daisy. It was two other diesels working for Diesel. Yikes! Back up! Back up! The engines sprinted away as fast as they could, but it was hard to see through the mist, especially since they were going backwards. The two diesels chased them towards a rickety old bridge. Whoa! Dizzy diesels, this bridge is really wobbly. I prefer to think of it as shaky, less talking or running away. As soon as the heroes were on the other side of the bridge, they raced to a junction and disappeared into the mist. Baron and Jetson didn't know which way they went, so they just chose a random track and hurried down the wrong line. "I think we lost them," said Alfer. "Hey, be careful! Whoopsie! Sorry about that." "Did you hear that?" asked Paxton. "I recognize one of those voices," said Sydney. "It's Daisy." "This way," said Thomas. The engines hurried through the forest and around the bend, and there in front of them, they saw 3 steam engines and a long green diesel rail car. Daisy, there you are, cried Paxton. Paxton, said Daisy. Oh, I'm glad you're alright, Daisy, said Thomas. We've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, thank goodness you've come, said Daisy. I don't know how much longer I could take being with these locking locos. I'm Bash. I'm Dash. And he's Ferdinand. That's right. Yeah, I don't care. Well, Daisy, now that we've found you, we need to get you back to the kingdom quickly. Yeah, Diesel 10 said that if you weren't returned within 24 hours, then the steamies and diesels would go to war. It's all part of Diesel's plan to become king, said Sydney. There they are, said Fred. Uh-oh, let's get out of here. Woohoo! We're running for our lives. That's right. Well, go run for your lives over there, said Paxton. Okay, said Dash. They're gaining on us, cried Splinter. That's not all we have to worry about, said Oliver. There they are. They can't get away this time. We've got them right where we want them. We're trapped, cried Thomas. It's the end of the line for all of you, said Scruffy. Wait, can't we just talk this out? No! Just then the locking locos pulled up with a flatbed of locks. Oh, don't mind us, said Ferdinand. Just giving old Weezy some locks to throw. Did he say throw? Just then a locking crane grabbed the flatbed of locks, threw it into the air, and it crashed into Baron and Jetson. Ouch! They cried. Now's our chance, said Dart. Go, go, go! Stop them, cried Scruffy. Ouch! Scruffy, are you alright? Does it look like I'm alright? I can't tell. The engines soon found their way back to the tunnel. They came out the other end and quickly made their way back to the kingdom. Time was running out. Well, steam engines, said Diesel 10. It has been nearly 24 hours, and Thomas has failed to return along with Daisy. Don't stop now, said Thomas. We're almost there. So all I can say now is, yes, yes. Well, it was nice knowing you all. Oh dear. Just around this bend. Let the war of steamies versus diesels. Stop! Thomas! Oh, grease and oil! Daisy, you're okay, cried Diesel 10. Where were you? Asked Norman. I was captured by trucks at the Codyfell Railway and then was taken to Misty Island by 2 other diesels. 2 other diesels? You were captured by trucks? It was all an elaborate plan masterminded by your very own Black Wizard. He wanted to, well, what I mean is, what he means is, Diesel wanted to become king and destroy all the steam engines. Did destroy? Did he say destroy? D word? Like her? Yeah, destroy. Diesel, how could you? Cried Diesel 10. I thought you were my loyal wizard. I was sick of being your loyal wizard. You gave me nothing but work 24/7. Not to mention, I didn't think you did a good job ruling the kingdom. He made a deal with the trucks and gave them the power to move on their own. Sorry, Diesel, your devious plan has failed. That's what you think, said Diesel. Trucks, attack! Ah! Uh-oh. Run for your life! Look out, Oliver, I'm going to get you, said Scruffy. No you won't, said Oliver. Come on, guys, let's take these trucks down. Thomas raced to the search and rescue center with a bunch of candy cars following close behind. Thomas, over here, cried Skip. Thomas raced to the end of the track and jumped onto a raft. But Rickety and the other trucks couldn't stop in time. Oh no, cannonball! How's the water? Said Thomas cheekily. Paxton raced to a crossing with Fred in hot pursuit. As soon as Paxton went by, the front gates closed. Fred slammed on his brakes and stopped just in time. But then suddenly the gates behind him closed. Hey, what gives? I'm trapped. Just then Nelson reversed into Fred and knocked him off the rails and onto Match's flatbed. Match then zoomed forward and around a corner so fast that Fred was thrown off the flatbed and into a field several feet away. Ow! That hurt. A lot. Meanwhile, Scruffy and some ballast trucks chased Oliver, Splinter, and Mystery to the quarry. The three engines were trapped in a corner. How now, brown cow? Just then, out of the corner of his eye, Oliver saw a huge boulder sitting on a nearby hill. Before you do away with us, could we blow our whistles one more time? I suppose so. The three engines blew their whistles as loud as they could. The echo triggered the boulder loose. It rolled down the hill and ran over Scruffy and the trucks. Good thinking, Oliver, said Mystery. Just then Thomas arrived. We've got most of the trucks taken care of. Now let's take down Diesel. Say your prayers, Diesel 10. If anyone's gonna say their prayers, it's you. Run away! No. Oh, ow. Dumb trucks, thinking they can mess with me. Diesel 10, behind you, cried Paxton. Oh, whoa. Whoa, I can't stop. Oh no, look out. Ouch. Stop, Wheels, stop. Uh-oh. Paxton slid into the oil drums and stopped. Whew. Stopped at last. But he quickly took it back. No, please, don't. The engines could only watch as the tall tower collapsed on top of Paxton and the oil drums. Paxton, cried Diesel 10. No, cried Thomas. Well, that's one Diesel down, one to go. And before anyone could react, Baron and Jetson ran into the back of Diesel 10, sending him off the rails and over the side of a cliff. Haha, you don't know how long I've been wanting to do that, and now all of you Diesels will bow. Ow! Thomas bashed into Diesel's cargo car, which sent Diesel's one flying into the air and it landed on the tracks. Sydney and Jetson made a dash for it. I got it. No, you don't. Sydney bashed Jetson away and ran over the wand, breaking it into pieces. Hey, what's going on? Why can't I move? Den and Dart quickly derailed Baron and Jetson. Run for it, boss, cried Baron. Diesel ran away as fast as he could. He won't get very far, said Thomas. A truck was stuck on the point, blocking Diesel's path. Uh-oh. Daisy then blocked the crossing. Diesel raced towards another crossing, only to find himself completely surrounded. Yes, we've got him, cried Henry, but Diesel hadn't given up. He barged Ryan out of the way. Stop him, Thomas. Don't let him get away, said Mystery. So Thomas gave chase. Ryan was pushed off the track, but before Diesel could escape, Thomas derailed him. Yes, I got him, he cried. Well done, Thomas, said Billy. You did it. Nelson then arrived and looked over the side of the cliff. Diesel 10's alright, he said. He landed in a barge. Madge pulled Paxton out of the rubble. He was badly damaged, but he was still alive. Paxton's okay, she said. Soon, all of the steam engines and diesels had gathered around. I would like to give a huge thanks to Thomas the Tank Engine and his group of friends for finding Daisy and saving the kingdoms from a terrible fate. You are all heroes and really useful engines. The engines cheered and whistled and honked their horns loudly. Oh, thank you, you're too kind. Thank you, hold your applause. And as for you, Diesel, I hereby banish you from the other kingdom. Now go, and take those 2 diesels with you. We have names, you know, said Baron. Yeah, said Jetson. You haven't seen the last of me, said Diesel. And with that, Diesel, Baron, and Jetson rolled away. After that, the engines left to go back to work. Splinter then noticed Scruffy, Fred, and Rickety on flatbeds. Well, the Brothers Grimm, smashed, broken, and sunk. After that, the engines spent the rest of the day cleaning up the damage left by Diesel on the trucks. The damaged engines were sent to the works. Elsbridge Station needed to be rebuilt, and it took no time at all with the steamies and diesels working together. After that was done, they decided to repair the abandoned search and rescue center with the remaining supplies and resources. Work was to begin the next day. That evening, Thomas and his friends gathered at the quarry to share their stories. That was quite an adventure, said Thomas, and the 8 of us couldn't have done it without the help of Skiff the Railboat and Madge and Nelson. Those walking locals helped out a little too, said Paxton. Yes, them too, said Thomas. We're proud of you, Thomas, said Lady. Thanks, said Thomas. With that said, it just goes to show what steamies and diesels can do when they work together.